Hey there. Oops, mute Brooks mic. There we go.
Hey now.
Tim, Ben, and Brooke chiming in. We're just jumping in a little bit late today. We got a little carried away with some behind the scenes show prep, but we're here. We actually did have a computer meltdown this morning. The main brain of the computer system here. So, but we're here with you now. So it's all good, right? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We got Barrel Boy brought in the Bosa Donuts this morning.
Nice.
Boom, bada boom. We're on both Facebook and YouTube this morning. Did we ever figure out if we can get the link to work through Instagram, Barrel? Okay. And could we stream it live or embed it on our website? Is that what we do? Yeah. Good. I mean, why not?
Yeah, man.
Let's invite everybody. Okay. Didn't mean to make more work for you, but somehow we always do. All right. Let me just see if I can find something we're going to talk about here in just a second. We just played. I wish we would have been on for Pyramid of Winning because it was all animals, and both Brooke and Ben had to impersonate the animals. There were no words. Just
it didn't go well for me.
Well, she went with wolf, and to be honest, when I think of I think of a wolf.
Yeah, you're right. And when you think of coyotes, you think we have them out in the desert. So why would we have them in the zoo? Yeah.
Let me just see here. Ellen Jackson. Ellen Jackson. I do. Okay. What I do. No, we don't have it. Okay. May 15th. Where have you been?
You should have been in school. Shame on you.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Morning, Jennifer.
Hello, Jennifer. Hello.
Wants to know if you're available
for making animal sounds. Yeah. Buongiorno. Oh, hey. Hello. Buongiorno to all of Francesca's shoppers in Italy right now. Wow.
Yeah. You always hear about country stars doing European tours.
Yeah.
But they don't go to Italy. I don't think. I don't think Tim McGraw is going to Italy to play.
We had Martina McBride on one time, and she was just about to start a tour I thought it was, I read it that she was going to Europe.
Yeah.
When she was just going to the United Kingdom. And I said, how do people understand the words to your songs there? She goes, in England? Like, it was the greatest condemnation in her answer. Like, you idiot.
Yeah. All up and down that UK aisle, they speak the English.
Yeah, I agree. It's very, very funny classic movie. Hello, Simbo.
You're right. I should watch that tonight.
Salom Valdivia. Heather, hello.
Morning.
I think I say y'all more that I've been working with Brooke and Ben. And I don't think Ben says it much. I think I blame you, Brooke.
I used to say it a lot.
It's easier.
Y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Y'all coming over? What are y'all doing?
How y'all doing? Boom.
Shakalaka.
Whoa. I just put us on full screen. Scurry.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to do that. We're going to do it here, tease it here. Yeah, okay, all right. She says no country stations in Italy. Well, it is.
Yeah.
It is country. It's just different country. Yes, we're back on Facebook. We're doing both. We're streaming to both. We're multi-platforming.
Two-staging it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like 2 shots of Tim Brooke.
Brooke's sporting a ping hat today. So is Beryl. Own country.
Okay, Brooke, you're going to back sell this.
Okay. Forever After All, Luke Combs, 1025. KNIX, by the way, that's number 10 on the charts.
Hey.
So climbing up to number 1, and I think that means 11 or 12 number ones for Luke Combs.
He'll be a guy one day sitting on, like Alan Jackson was on the Bobby Bones show last week, and there's a story about it on knixcountry.com. Alan Jackson's talking about his 35 number 1 hits. You know, one day he only had 10, and he was on his way to 35. But he's got a new album coming out. Alan Jackson has a new album first time in 6 years. It'll be out May 14th, and it's called Where Have You Gone? But, you know, his girls are grown up now, and a couple of them have gotten married. He did a couple songs on the album just for the father-daughter dance at his daughter's weddings. Now, he's got 3 daughters. 2 of them are married, but he said, I'm not doing a specific song for each of you. You know, like the Brett Young thing, right?
Yeah, lady.
Yeah. So he just did a couple songs. One's called You'll Always Be My Baby, and the other is called I Do. And he wrote them specifically so that he could dance with his daughters at their father-daughter dance. That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's
really.
so sweet.
How many dads can do that?
Yeah. I wish I could play you a snippet of it. It's not out yet, but I can't wait to hear that and all the other new music from Alan Jackson. Now, Brooke, you got married kind of, I don't want to say quickie style, but definitely COVID restriction style at the end of last year. You went back. It was just you, your parents, his parents, like 8 people total. And so it was kind of downscale. It wasn't there wasn't the reception or there wasn't the father-daughter dance,
No,
right?
no one got to make speeches. I didn't get to dance with my dad.
Yeah.
We put a deposit on the venue, so we have to have a reception in September still.
And so that's going on. That's
as
the
far as we
plan
know.
Is to go back and have that reception in what was formerly a limb factory in left field of where the Durham Bulls played. Okay. What if your dad wrote a song that you and he could dance to for the father-daughter dance?
I don't think that would go well. My dad's not very musical.
Oh boy.
So
I don't know. I think he probably could be if he really put his brain to it. He's a smart guy.
You're not going to want to tune away from the Tim and Brooke show, because coming up in about 10 or 12 minutes, we're going to play for you Mr. Hoover's song for he and his little lump to dance to.
No.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. 1025 KNIX, today's best country and all-time favorites. Yes. Yes, sir.
All right. So I'll sweep you into Brett Young lady. If you want to back sell it out of Brett Young, might be a way to kind of reset and tease it again.
Yeah, okay, good. Yeah,
We'll
and then
do
we'll
it
play.
out of Just the Way.
All right,
What's the
then.
song? Is it loaded in yet?
Did you have a chance to preview it, Timmy?
I haven't yet, but I will.
And do you have it? Because I don't see it on the wall.
I have it. Pulling it up now. Hey, check that phone call, Beryl.
Oh boy.
If you yeah, it came in at 2 minutes to
Okay.
when it was sent to me. Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just going to little sneak peek for me. All right.
Night.
Yes, sir.
There's something in the air today.
I gotta go get a cup of coffee.
I'm happy with it so far.
Well, good. That's a tough one.
Hmm.
There's a lot of open space in there too. I wanted to fill some gaps, but
No. Let the razzle do its dazzle. Okay. Oh, all right. Excited, Brooke?
I'm very nervous.
Have you not heard it yet, Brooke?
Hmm?
Brooke has no idea what's coming, does she?
Mm-mm.
Oh boy.
You've never even heard it, right?
I have a rough idea where we're going, and
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is going to be good.
Whoa. May 20th, Desert Ridge, 6 o'clock, Mean Girls movie trivia, followed by a tribute band to Motley Crue. Are they trying to lure us there with everything we love? They got Brooke there. They got Barrel Boy and Ben there. And you have a Hamilton dress-alike contest, and I am in. Ashley, thank you. That's what we think about when the alarm goes off. I said some things to my phone this morning when the alarm went off. They weren't pretty. I didn't mean them, but I'm going to need a new screen protector. Another reason I've become a millennial, because my screen cracked and I haven't got it fixed. Right?
You call yourself rebellious?
Yeah. So, Brooke, I hate to put you on the spot, but for those on the stream that missed your impersonation of a horse. Could you just a little bit of it?
Nay.
Anytime, Brooke, we're going to talk to her dad, she is a little on edge.
Well, I wonder why. I'm on edge.
You just never know what he's going to say.
Oh, man. So sweet. Brett Young wrote that song for his daughter so he knows how he feels about his wife, her mom. So, I mean, that's really that would be a great song to dance at her father-daughter dance when she grows up and gets married.
Yeah.
Alan Jackson's written 2 songs for his daughters, and why not your dad, America's father, Mr. Hoover? We're going to hear the song he wrote for your dance with him coming up next on KNIX.
Oh, chipper.
Shamon. Brooke, here was the slide for today's show. I don't know what he's saying. It says,
please God, no.
What is this? I've written a song for our father-daughter dance.
So when I walked Rachel down the aisle, I was working hard not to cry. There's a gleam in your dad's eye, like he's kind of cooking the books a little bit, going, man, financially, what does this mean now?
He was happy he didn't have to
Yeah.
pay a lot of money, just 8 people, but now we gotta do the reception, so bottoms up.
And we're not clear if he really knows there's an open bar yet.
He doesn't know anything. My mom's she doesn't consult with my dad, or he likes it that way. He doesn't want to know, so he'll show up. There'll be an open bar. He might.
Can we beer bong?
Do whatever you want to do.
We can beer bong?
Whatever you want to do.
I think.
I want a beer bong.
I believe it's not out of the realm of possibility to get your mom, Eleanor, to do a keg stand.
That's not out of the realm.
No, I think that could easily
Eleanor
happen.
would bomb.
Yeah.
She's fun.
We need to. What's the bar that has the wheel of shots?
Gilligan's.
We need Gilligan's. We need to borrow that.
I have a wheel of shots already.
My
It's
dad.
not as big as Gilligan's, but it's got like 32 different shots on it.
If you guys can get him to take a sip of alcohol, I would be. It's not going to happen.
Oh, it'll happen.
It's not going to happen.
Are you saying you're going to roofie Mr. Hoover?
That's kind of my goal.
Roofie the Hoovy.
Drop a flurry on him.
He's never had alcohol in his life, and I don't think 60 years old is the time to start.
Hey, he's just getting an experience step.
We don't need him to come out of his shell anymore.
We're
I don't
30
think.
seconds out. You got to pause there for me? Cool.
Yeah. Here's the plan. Barrel Boy, you punch him in the face. And when he gets a bloody nose, Ben, you jam a vodka-soaked tampon up his nostril.
No, I think the roofie's a good idea. We'll just give him a little one.
All right.
15 seconds.
Backstill it, Ben.
That's Parmalee with Blanca Brown just away. 102.5 KNIX. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
All right, everybody, let's gather around the dance floor. It's time for the father-daughter dance. Brooke, if we could have you to the floor, please. And your father, the father of the bride, everybody.
Yay.
Mr. Hoover. Yeah.
What is about to happen? I don't understand.
Well, the reason he has a headset mic on is so he can dance with you while he is singing the specially composed song that he wrote. Just for you, Brooke. Here it is, Mr. Hoover's father-daughter dance song for his sweet little lumpla. Brooke Hoover.
This day, when I give your hand to your new husband, I will feel a glow just thinking about one thing. You are off my books tonight.
Yes! He is into the finances, isn't he? Right.
Yes, you're lovely, my precious little girl, with your dimples and your curls. I may be sad and miss you till I remember. I'm dropping you from my insurance tonight. She's all yours, buddy. We are so proud of who you've become. Not a drinker or a smoker. Woo!
At least one of those.
I've got my eyes on your new spouse, Brian. Have her home by midnight. Hope he's not some no-talent joker.
I don't think so.
Hey, someday, if your bank account is low, don't call me for a loan. I will laugh and tell you no and hell no. 'Cause you're Brian's problem tonight. Look, you're off my books tonight.
Not a dry
Don't miss you, lump.
eye in the house.
Man, that is so touching.
There.
And I do hate to say I've been off the book since 21, but wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke's dad, Mr. Hoover, he is the chairman of the Chili's on KNIX.
KNIX.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
Oh, I didn't. That was Mr. Hoover.
Yeah.
Set him up at Raleigh Studios. Raleigh Sound.
With the Raleigh Philharmonic,
Mm-hmm.
the big band. Ah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Nice job, Benjamin.
Well, you know, you can't go wrong with old Blue Eyes.
Mm-mm. Well, let's see. We can talk Brookes Dilemma with. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have anything in the fact check Ben folder? Ben's been on kind of the straight and narrow.
Oh, I made one. I know I made one this week. I already know what it is.
Which ones were on the same page?
Huh?
Which one we're on the same? Make sure we're on the same page. What do you got?
Should I tell? Why tell it now? I mean, I know what it is.
What's just on the stream? What do you got?
Tom Brady did not throw it to Gronk.
Oh, yeah, we already had that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
You've got like at least 3 others.
Oh, good.
We could do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Except we play
We'll play Pyramid of Weight, or
We can do a special 725 edition.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
I should get into politics.
We could call it now from the makers of Fact Check Ben at 710. It's Ben's full of jive at 725.
He had something he said today that I meant to write down. Dang it.
It's like CNN or Fox News Network when they show the opponent, the party they don't like, saying something that's not true. They fact check them.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so I moved to my first apartment. I was 22 after college. And I had nothing. I had like an air mattress, but I was like, whatever, I'll just get everything when I'm there. And I took my lamp and I took like a coffee mug and some like soap and shampoo from the bathroom. My dad said no. I said, what? He's like, who bought that? I was like, Mom, at the grocery store. He said, leave it. I was like, are you joking, Dad? I can't take my lamp. I can't have a lamp. He's like, that's not my lamp.
That's my lamp.
So I appreciate the message. I feel like it could have given me a bar of soap and I wouldn't have been like, wow, my dad handed me everything. But I get it.
Do they have Goodwills back in Carolina?
Oh yeah. Trust me.
Is that where you went?
Well, so Bob, my old co-host, he felt very sorry for me because I told this story on air. I didn't have any soap.
Mm-hmm.
And so
oh, that's great.
The listeners,
soap for Brooke.
No, the listeners did like a clear your garage and they gave me like a bunch of stuff. Some of it was junk. Some of it was great.
I know.
And so the listeners furnished my first apartment because I couldn't afford anything. Made $10,000 my first year. So like literally couldn't afford anything.
That's a great bit.
They gave, I got a couch.
Yeah.
A TV. Now it was like a big box TV. I didn't care. I was happy to get it. Pots and pans, soap. They brought lots of soap.
Lots of soap.
It was so nice. A lamp. But yeah, my dad, he has his like, nope, I got $20 on a sandwich when I moved out. You're not getting anything.
The bird must fly from the nest.
But he still spoils you because when you travel, what does he give you?
Well, now he gives me, he upped it from $8 to $10 for meal money.
I mean,
he drops me off at the
still get per diem is amazing.
I know.
He didn't used to do that, but now that I actually make enough money to afford my own meals, he gives me $8. It's very confusing.
I mean, the fact you have meal money is just classic.
Well, $8 at the airport is not exactly dinner money, but I mean,
$8 more than I ever got.
It's funny. I think he does it to be funny.
I was
obviously
required to pay for my ride to the airport.
No, it's a thing.
Actually, I had to pay to have somebody hopefully come pick me up or to stay there.
Kathy, Girl Boy is double vaccinated. I'm double vaccinated. Ben is one of the 2 vaccinations. Brooke is holding off because you're healthy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it because
people get all
fired up. I say do what you want, but people get all. I don't want to talk about it. It's HIPAA.
It's HIPAA.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about it.
That's your right.
We Double L is double vaccinated, and Ben did the thing where he just saw the sign at Westworld. Come on in, no appointment
I
needed.
actually saw that same sign, Ben.
Yeah.
Are you sure you went to the COVID one, not the animal vaccination that was free going on there?
Oh my God. Maybe. I don't know. Said COVID.
Maybe
Maybe
animal vaccination clinic going on there too.
Ben is
got rabies.
Ben is fighting off
my luck. Yeah, probably
hoof and mouth disease. But now at all the state-run sites, you don't need an appointment. You can just show up.
Yeah, if you want it, you can get it. It's like dropping off a letter at the post office. Not that anybody does that anymore, but you know what I'm saying?
I do it all the time.
It's like in and out.
Yeah.
It was so fast. It was so fast that I woke up the night after I got it done, the night, thinking, oh my God, my rotator cuff must be ripped. My arm hurt so bad. I forgot because it was such a non-event.
Yeah.
That I got a shot in the arm.
Your rotator cuff must be torn from a shot.
Did your arm hurt when you got your shot?
Not to where I thought I tore my rotator cuff.
Well, that was the most pain I've felt in my arm in a long time.
Go ahead and get the drama.
The shot was so fast.
It was fast.
I had no time to say, ow.
I have a high tolerance for pain. And you can take comfort in knowing that you didn't have a choice.
Alexander's getting his second shot in his butt.
Oh, wow.
Then Kentucky Derby.
Wow.
You ever gone to a bar locally and made a bet on the Kentucky Derby?
Nope.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I know. I'm just saying that seems like it'd be
quite a few.
Yeah.
You can do it at Turf Paradise. Turf Paradise has a big old party, but it's kind of chaotic.
You guys ever been to the actual?
I
The
never.
Derby, no.
It's on my list.
Have you been to the Derby?
I've been to the track, took a tour, but the Derby
Never
wasn't.
during the Derby.
It wasn't going on. It was the week before. It was Beatles Festival.
Oh.
Oh, they were at Churchill Downs?
No. It was in Louisville.
Oh, okay. I've never been to Churchill.
It was really cool.
Dana, there was no memo. I'm sorry. We emailed it to Ben, and he was supposed to send it to everybody.
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
You're not getting that one.
I'm flying to Alaska in July. I'm flying North Carolina in June. Flying again in September. Maybe not like internationally. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do it. There's quite a few places you can do OTB.
Nate's Third Base. Where's that? There's a place on Thunderbird, Scottsdale Road. Little sports bar there that they had like dog betting. We used to go there for trivia night, and then there's also dog track betting.
There's
and on Derby Day, you could make.
There's the tavern. There's the tavern on Veland and 90th by me. That's got OTB.
Have you ever been to Turf Paradise just for a regular racing day?
Oh yeah,
it's a blast. It's really fun.
So you can go there, and it's funny as like people think you gotta spend so much money. I won big. I did a $2 bet.
Yeah,
that I had to hit the 3 horses in a row, and didn't know what it was. I just picked 3 random numbers.
Yep,
and smoked it. And won like $275, and then drank and had a great old time for the day.
Yeah,
because beers are like $2.
Well, and if you go to like the highest level, it sounds really ritzy, but it's Turf Paradise. It's but so you get, and I think it costs maybe $9-10 just to sit at one of those tables. Then the food is relatively cheap, and you're 3 steps away from betting, and you're in air-conditioned comfort. Horses are right there. Little TV at your table. It's fun. Good way to blow a Saturday afternoon.
Schweet. Where is Turf Paradise? Dumb question.
19th
Bell,
Avenue
like
and Bell.
7th Street, basically. Bell between
19th and Bell.
19th and Bell.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I know where it is. I was getting confused with. There used to be like a dog track, right? Like off the 10.
Dog track used to be right over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog track was
You
right
said
down
Washington, like 32nd, 36th.
Yeah, they blew it up, or they blew up a big truck in the parking lot of that the Getaway with
Oh, you're right.
Who was that? That was Alec Baldwin. Was it Alec Baldwin in the Getaway? And his then wife,
Kim Basinger.
Kim Basinger. Who was in that version of Getaway?
I don't know.
Anyway,
You got me, man.
my sister was a production hand, and one day she had to fill in for the person who held the umbrella over Kim Basinger so that the sun wouldn't touch her in between takes.
Oh.
She was not friendly.
That's what I've heard.
40th Street and Washington. Yep. There goes the rabbit. Brooke, we're going to talk about your current binge watching dilemma.
Okay.
My God, another one. Another. Ben, I want you to backsell what I love about Sundays.
Oh, Craig, look at that. Bringing back the all-time favorites. (1025) KNIX, today's best country and all-time favorites, like that one from Craig Morgan.
Outstanding.
Nice, yes.
All right. So Brooke tried to watch Game of Thrones a few years ago, whatever.
I think I was in college. Like that's how
Right.
long ago it came out, right?
It's a show that you really got to be committed to because it's a lot. There's a lot of story going on in that story.
Yeah. So I generally, when I start, I have a 3-episode rule,
Okay.
right? Give it 3 episodes. Well, Game of Thrones, you hear all this chatter, and I gave it initially 8 episodes. And I said, I'm done. Again, this was back in the day, maybe college. Well, my husband, Brian, can quote every line. I think this is his 7th time through watching it. Obsessed, right?
Yeah.
And he wants so desperately for me to watch it with him from the start again. So I said, okay, I'll give it another try. That was years ago. Maybe I'll like it better.
Huh.
And with each episode, I feel pressure because he's looking at me like, oh, see,
Oh,
babe, that was a good scene. I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he said, the first episode, I said, I don't love it. He said, no, you gotta get 12 episodes in. You got to get this in. You got to watch this. And so I want to love it. I genuinely do for him because I don't want to disappoint him.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I don't like it.
Be honest. You said one of the things you don't like about it is it just looks like people smelled back then.
Yeah. And I don't like Lord of the Rings. I don't like that era. And so I put up on my Instagram and I get so many messages. They say, oh, no. I forced myself to watch the first 2 seasons. Then you'll love it. It's like, how long do I have to suffer?
I mean,
there's no guarantee.
Have you seen Khaleesi walk out of the fire with the dragon eggs?
I saw her breastises.
Okay.
I saw her Oliver.
King Joffrey, is he on the scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you make it to the red wedding?
No. Well, we're in season 1.
Oh boy, you're somebody who likes to argue with Brian with a spreadsheet. You pull out the Excel and you got facts and figures. You almost need a spreadsheet just to keep track of characters and storylines with Game of Thrones.
Well, it is good that he's there because he can explain everything because he's seen it 7 times. But I am trying my best, y'all, to love it because I see the passion in his eyes for it, and I'm disappointing him.
There's 2 things I want to say. First of all, I think that Brian and I could be best friends because he loves Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones.
Yep.
He loves The Office. I love The Office. And you're like, meh.
Well, Tim, would you like to come over every day at 7 p.m. and start an episode with him?
Can I? Yes, sure. I would. The second thing is, I'll be honest. I watched about 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, and I had to go look up historically to see, did that really happen? Was there a Westeros?
with the dragons? Are you serious?
I'm like, where are the 7 kingdoms? I couldn't find it.
Is winter really coming?
Jeez.
It wasn't in Wikipedia, so I guess not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
The Office is not a real office.
No, it was a reality show. They really filmed The Office.
Oh, Tim.
Brooke, come on. 1025 KNIX. Win $1,000 extra paycheck. Keyword at 820. Yeah, I don't like Dungeons and Dragons.
I don't like period pieces.
I don't like, I don't know.
I don't like accents.
Did Ben get the song right? You said Craig Morgan, right, Ben?
I said Craig Morgan.
Yeah, okay.
What did you think I said? Check the tape though, because that would be a great one if I said Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my thing, but I'm trying. I'm gonna give it more episodes.
So you saw Bran spy on Jamie and
yes, the brother
Cersei,
and sister getting it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unnecessary to me, but
Cheryl, you got a good point. On the other hand, yeah.
Does Dinklage ever do it on the Game of Thrones? You ever see that?
I haven't.
Why would you care?
I'm just curious.
Well,
I never watched it.
I don't know that you see it, but he marries Sansa briefly.
I know nothing about the Game of Thrones.
Alexander Peck just goes and starts nerd fights by calling Game of Thrones Dungeons and Dragons. That's mean.
They don't like it.
Wait a minute. Dogs looking up.
He was telling us yesterday about there's a dog that walks on his hind legs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which was how one dog we saw with only 3 legs was going to have to learn how to shake. Right? All right. All right, guys. Look at that. Frank's done what you wanted to do. All 50 states.
Wow.
And would do it again.
After Alaska, only 2 more. I forgot to scratch off some there. In the
Iowa and Minnesota?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hear Iowa's actually pretty cool. You wouldn't think it would be.
I've learned not to. I thought I was not looking forward to South Dakota, one of my favorite states. So I'm open. I'm open to all. Just like seeing new things.
Simbo said it took him a while to get into it.
That's what everyone's story is. It's like, oh, you just have to make it through the first 2 seasons. It wasn't good. It's like, why do I want to force myself to sit through something?
I will say the finale, we were bracing for what happened with Lost. And the finale was okay. It was okay. It was somewhat satisfying, in my opinion.
Here's another one.
What do you think had some of the best endings ever? Season.
For shows?
That's so hard because usually it's never as good as you think it's going to be.
Well, one of my favorites was, okay, a long time ago, there was the Bob Newhart Show, right? He plays a psychiatrist in Chicago, and his wife is Emily. And then 10 years later, there was the Bob Newhart Show where he runs a bed and breakfast in like Vermont or New Hampshire. And the very last episode of that, he wakes up, and all of that show was a dream because his wife Emily from the. Oh, it was just you. Sorry.
So at the end of that one.
So at the end of the second version of the Newhart Show, he wakes up in bed next to his wife from the first Newhart Show.
And in the same
Emily,
bedroom from the old Newhart Show?
I had the weirdest dream that we had a bed and breakfast in whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
What was the one, the mafia show on HBO?
Sopranos.
That was bad. It just went to black. That would be a good topic. Best finales.
Was Breaking Bad pretty good?
I thought Breaking Bad was
Wasn't
okay.
bad. It was okay.
Yeah.
Dawson's Creek.
I missed that.
Epic finale. Awesome.
How many seasons were there of that?
6 seasons.
How did Entourage end? Oh. I love the show Deadwood, but it ended too early. It was supposed to go more, but there was a dispute between the director and HBO. So they came back and they did a movie, and the movie was meh. It was okay. But Deadwood was a great show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Breaking Bad was a show. It took me 3 times to start it before I got into it. And what sealed the deal was John McCain came in, sat down, and we're like, what do you do? What do you do? And Cindy just binge watch anything. He's like, I'll tell you, we really like this Breaking Bad. And I'm like, what?
It took me 2 years to convince Ben to watch Bloodline.
Oh, wow. That was a good one.
That was good.
Like, you're always good at, finding the show that, generally I like. I don't think you recommend stuff if, you knew we won't like it. But like you on
season 3 coming soon.
Yeah. You. Now, you weren't crazy about Ted Lasso. I'm watching that for the second time right now.
I like Ted Lasso.
Everyone loves it. I don't know. I'm not normal because like if some shows everyone
here we
loves.
Go. 1025 KNIX, today's best country and all-time favorites, and the iHeart Country Minute in a couple songs.
Chris Lane said he had a perfect name for his son, and it got vetoed hard. And the name's pretty funny. I'll tell you what it is.
All right, we'll get that in 2 songs. I wonder if he wanted to name it after Arizona Diamondback because he's a huge Diamondback fan.
Could be.
Yeah. Same happened to me with all 4 of our kids. I had names, but after what she just did, no power.
I wish you'd tell that to Brian.
Right hand.
Yeah, and season 2 is coming out July 23rd.
All right, guys, I'm going to go prepare for the iHeart Country Minute.
All right.
Bye.
Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
I'm going to show you a little video of Brooke preparing for the iHeart Country Minute.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I don't know. Metallic, just relaxing. That was awful.
Okay.
Word. Peace out.
Peace out.